Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Javy. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ryan Jeffers leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Bailey Ober. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that.
If I remember correctly, Bailey Ober had a pretty good game against us when the Twins were at Comerica Park just a few days ago. And I said that the batter's eye was going to be good because it's a night game. Well, it'll work into that. But right now, there's a shadow from the lighting over the batter's eye that might make things difficult. Good change up from Over, fouled away by Matt Vierling. Had a good game yesterday, kind of bounced out of a slump.
Here's a 1-1.
Little floater, don't think this is going to get down, and it will not. Byron Buxton jogs over, one away.
And there's one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager.
Piece together lineup as the Tigers are in need of a day off. 95 runs this season, 5th in the American League. When I checked about 9-10 games into the season, we were like 26, so it's been very good for us as of late. Outside of that one game where we had one run against the Rangers. And then we were about to get shut out in the third game of that series, but, well, we remember the comeback. Colt Keith right back up the middle into the glove of Byron Buxton.
And there's 2 down.
An absolute rope. 5 pitches, 2 outs for Ober.
That pop came out of the gates really strong.
See if Green can make Ober work a little bit here in the first.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
Thought that was coming down. Never did. Got a piece foul.
2 out, space is empty.
1-1 on Riley Green. That one did come down, but in the same spot as the fastball just was. Timing feedback says good. I can guarantee you it was not.
The pitch.
2-2 on Green. So we've accomplished Minnesota loves Ober. Okay.
The strikeout is not automatic.
Kind of accomplished what we were after. Green's going to see as many pitches as the first 2 hitters did combined.
Kicks and deals.
I actually just noticed that the shadow even changes in between batters. Out there on the batter's eye. More video games could learn from that. Can't complain too much about the call, but it's one you obviously want to go your way. That one does not. 1-2-3 goes Detroit.
Back in Target Field, and today on the hill, Reese Olson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of
Reese Olson.
Average in terms of ERA, and you know, that's why you have
We mentioned too much that he had not allowed an earned run before his last start. And then he got blasted in the first inning. Eventually, I think, went 6 or 7 innings. Had a fairly nice day. Olsen with a good live fastball. Allows us to work up in the zone with it. As Edouard Julien, who hit a leadoff home run when the Twins were at Comerica last week, leads off again.
The wind of the pitch.
That one down the line, and the Twins start with an extra base hit. McKinstry over there, and Edouard Julien gets the Twins started in the right direction. for them. Not so much for us. You gotta wonder, and the Texas Rangers certainly pushed us to our limit, when this team's gonna settle back down to earth. We've been winning a lot of games where, for the majority of them, we really haven't played well. It's not gonna stay like that all season. Long, long year. Oh, that's gross. Oh, and Gio can't get it. Oh my goodness, what happened there with Urshela?
First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into it out at home plate.
Both swings go oppo off the glove of Gio, and it comes to a dead stop in front of McKinstry. And Royce Lewis, who went 4 for 4 against us at Comerica Park, stands in with runners on the corners and nobody out. In the air. Should be deep enough to score the runner, but Vierling gonna have a go. Not a prayer. And a sac fly RBI for Royce Lewis. 1-0 Twins. Fair enough. But we finally get an out, so that's good news. Fouled away from Byron Buxton. Fastball is in. Change up out in front. Strikeout of Byron Buxton. Could certainly be a lot worse this start here for Reese. Gotta finish this one off. Good curveball. Bottom of the zone against Correa.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one.
On the ground, foul.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Now we're gonna go fastball in. I didn't expect that to work. I was trying to set up something else, but Correa takes the fastball. 2 hits and a run scored for the Minnesota Twins on the sacrifice fly by Royce Lewis.
And the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter.
Kerry Carpenter. Rough series against the Twins at home. Had a pretty nice one against the Rangers. Especially yesterday.
Ober back to work.
Fouled away by Carpenter.
Foul straight back.
If Ober attacks us, we will give him what he wants. Another fastball, top of the zone. Behind it was Carp. And now the problem is he could go anywhere else. We'll see where Ober heads to.
The line of the pitch.
Well inside with the fastball, 1-2. All fastballs to Carpenter. A bold call.
2-2 down.
And make it full. Well, to be honest, working around Carp, probably a good idea, but why get the 2 strikes on him? All that just to throw 4 straight pitches that missed the zone and a leadoff walk for Carp. Gio Urshela. Quiet as of late, but did deliver the walk-off hit against Texas. The first one. Back up the middle, but on the ground, and Urshela grounds into the double play. All right.
Snagging it with the bare hand. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Rogers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think
Rogers batting 191.
The Twins.
After Ash picked him yesterday, might be a while before anyone picks Rogers again.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1 after the chase of the curve. In the air, weekly. Max Kepler there.
Nabs it, and that is that.
Well, bottom of the second, Tigers trail 1-0.
It's 1-0.
Those weird picks only seem to work out for Caleb. He picked Rogers on opening day simply because he wasn't going to be here, and I let him make a pick via Snapchat because it was opening day. And Rogers hit the first home run of the year. And then he picked Colt Keith when he had like 2 hits through the first like 10, 12 games. And then that was at that moment that Colt Keith got hot. So we ever need somebody to turn it around, we go to Caleb.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone. But usually
Ball fouled away by Ryan Jeffers. We saw in the pregame that he leads the Twins in OPS. I do believe he homered against us last week. And we're lucky he didn't do that again. In the air, Riley Green. Can't get it. I have a single outfielder on this team with good reaction to the point that they don't take the wrong first step. They do it every time. Oh, you know what? I just realized. We've got the wrong colors. I'll fix the logo in a second. That's in there. We're on the road, damn it. Bring out the orange. There we go. Now that's right.
Jeffers aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ugh.
Fought off foul.
Max Kepler, 5 home runs on the year. Slider won't go. 2-1 on Kepler, maybe a curve. And Gio's finally got that one. Somebody's able to make a play. A weak oppo shot from Kepler. One away from Matt Wallner. Nobody on the Twins really had a crazy series, but they certainly had games against us, and Wallner was one of them. It was part of the reason that we did split that series. The only series this year that we haven't won is that the Twins just had guys that showed up on any given day. That's why I think this American League Central race here in franchise could be a fun one as this season goes along. Curve. Oh.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Wallner does not take the bat off his shoulders. I remember he had problems with that at Comerica Park as well. 2 away for Larnick. Change up is in, says the home plate umpire. Didn't see what crew we've got. Would doubt it's Woody Keller's crew again.
2 outs.
In the air to Riley Green. Oh, Reese Olson allows the single, I guess, for the Twins. But a nice bounce back inning. No runs against McKinstry, Ibanez, and Baez. It's 7-8-9 for the Tigers, due up.
Minnesota, down the left fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Well, fire up Chips because we need to fire up the Tigers.
And a pitch.
1-0 on Zach McKinstry.
It's 1-0.
And that looks like a gapper. That's going to get down. Extra bases for Zach McKinstry. And he'll pull into second with an easy stand-up double. That'll certainly help. Second double of the year for McKinstry. Commentary's talking about it. It's been a rough stretch for McKinstry at the plate. Really, he's been turning it around. Pretty much every game he's been in as of late, he had a good game yesterday. And with the Tigers as exhausted as they are, McKinstry's been an everyday player, just in a different position every day.
And he swings through that one.
Andy Ibanez, 1 home run on the year, 4 RBIs. Little stint down in AAA when we called up Wenceel Perez.
The 0-1. Popped up right side, sizes this.
That'll be in play. Will not be able to tag, 1 away. Ibanez delivered the walk-off hit yesterday as he came to the plate, I believe 0 for 4, maybe even 0 for 5 in his return to the lineup. 1 away for Javy. Average back down under 200 after 2 games ago. We had got it back over.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0 on Baez. Grounded foul. Can you have Baez? Yes. We'll take a quick look and see who would be available. Vierling would, Keith would, Urshela, Rogers, Ibanez, and Baez. So for the moment, I'll put you down for Javy. Well, once this at-bat ends, it's locked.
Catches the outside corner. And a count 1-2.
Colt Keith, all right. Floated foul.
It's a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now.
And back up the middle. Slide, and that gets through. McKinstry will round third and score without a throw. Javier Baez with an RBI. And unfortunately for Lucas, he switched the pick, but only 2 points. Not like he's hitting bombs out here.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Matt Vierling, 1 on, 1 away. And that fastball is low. We finally have a chance here to make Ober work a little bit. The confidence not super great. Hammered by Vierling. It got stopped. That's going to be a tough play. They go to second. That is a bizarre decision. You never had a chance to get Baez.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. 0 for 1 so far.
And now Colt Keith.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Tough call.
Last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
0-1 on Keith.
Many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Whoa. We must have just been underneath that. That felt like a butter swing. Felt so nice. But 0-2. Now make it 1-2 as the changeup misses from Ober. Baez on second, Vierling on first. And now make it 2-2 on Colt Keith.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Full count.
That one misses.
Ober has had an issue a couple times today with putting Tigers away. And that's the case here.
Righty delivers.
Back up the middle and a dive. It'll be a fielder's choice as Keith beats out the double play. But man, oh man, what a play from Correa.
For me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, So you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Runners on the corners, 2 away for Riley.
He's 0 for 1.
And in the air. I don't know if he got enough of this. He did not, at the wall. However, Javier Baez with an RBI to tie the game. It was a lot like the Colt Keith swing. Correa couldn't make that play, but made a nice one to make sure it was none worse for the Twins. Top of the Twins order leads off the third here. Edouard Julien, 1 for 1. And a mistake fastball from Reese Olson, but have a chance here to do exactly what we did in Reese's last start. Not have the greatest first inning, but stick around a while. As Julian's out. Kirilloff 1 for 1 as well. First batter we retired today, oddly enough, was Royce Lewis. In the air, long run for McKinstry, but he'll get there.
He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
And this is what I mean. If Reese Olson can have a really quick inning here, he's on pace to go quite long. Fastball into Lewis.
Strike 1.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Lucked out on that is Lewis out in front. New tag belts on SmackDown. Yeah, I'd hope so. See if they go with the same sort of design that they use for the main SmackDown belts for the men's and women's. Although I don't know, on a smaller version of a belt, I don't know if those would look very good. Sinker chop foul from Royce Lewis. Can't put him away, but haven't given him the curveball yet.
The 0-2.
Wouldn't chase.
0-2 curve right there.
5 straight strikes to Royce Lewis before that.
Trying to get back into this count.
I don't know.
2 outs.
And I think that's a called strike right on the corner from from Reese Olson, rather. We get through 3. Tigers and Twins tied at 1. Each team with 3 hits.
All set for the start of the inning.
I'll have to take a look. Well, it's perfect time as any to go and take a look at those. Why not? If they've released them already. Let's see. It's not on the WWE page yet. Let me just go to the SmackDown tag. Ooh. Now those are some title belts. I really just expected it to be a smaller version of like the Universal and WWE Women's. I really did. Those are pretty nice. Take that for sure. Kerry Carpenter leads off the 4th.
And here it comes.
Ball 1.
Carpenter in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he's driven.
Kerry walked his first time up. Team's leader in home runs.
Righty to the plate.
Dumb swing. We have one of those pretty much every game with Kerry, at least one. It's got so much power that we get away with it.
1-1 now.
Ooh, really good changeup down at 82. Now 1-2 on Carp. Make it 2-2. Not certain he really has much intentions to pitch to us. Right on the ground. Oh, it eats up the second baseman. That is going to be a base hit for Kerry Carpenter. Some good aim, but a good hop as well.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
We don't have those break our way very often. Well, the only problem is that the last time Kerry Carpenter was on base, Gio Urshela grounded into a double play. That changeup in that spot is brutal. 0-1 on Gio. In the air. I don't think that's getting down. Byron there. Carpenter retreats. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now it's going to be
Cat thought he was going to lay on my jacket. Absolutely not.
Play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Rogers with one gone.
There's the strike.
Jake had an all-right homestand. More hits than we're accustomed to seeing from him.
Here comes the 0-1.
It's just his contact is so low, man.
Carpenter leads off first with
You can time things up as well as you want, and unless you're hitting it with power, it just doesn't mean much. Staying back on some breaking balls right now. Putting some decent swings on them. Ober now over 50 pitches. That one I may have been too far out in front of. I mean, not really. It's a pretty good pull swing, but didn't happen.
And the righty deals.
1-2 on Rogers. Probably some good aim as Byron Buxton makes another play. It's not really good aim if we make the center fielder work for it. And Byron really did here. Left his feet for that one. Nice line drive from Rogers, 2 away from McKinstry.
And a run scored his first time up.
Slap to third base. A 1-pitch out will certainly not help. The pitch count matters. Hope to do more damage next time through. 4-5-6 for Minnesota against Reese Olson. 37 pitches through 3.
The pitch.
Byron. Oh! I was about to say Byron Buxton, a strikeout victim, his first time up, but that's quickly forgotten.
And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square.
Byron Buxton solo shot. And I'm interested to see the distance on this because this got smacked. Upper deck shot maybe, at least off the facade. The video banner 463. That was third deck.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
3-pitch strikeout last time up.
Okay. Okay. Fouled away by Correa.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And now quickly 0-2. Tigers team does not allow many home runs. At least so it seems, as Correa 0-2, looking for a strikeout for the second time in this game. And now Jeffers 1-for-1.
That's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah.
Next offering is outside.
Sinker never really had a chance. Gross change up. Colt Keith can't get it. I didn't think we were going to have to leave our feet for that one. Apparently we did. 2 for 2 is Ryan Jeffers. As things are starting to get a little dicey now for Reese Olson. Kepler fouled away. Probably going to want to keep the ball down the rest of this AB. The runner was stealing. I never once heard the... my cue is usually that cheer of the crowd to do something. I never heard the Twins fans say anything. Curveball, got him. Max Kepler offers little resistance to Reese Olson's 6th strikeout. So it'll be 2 away, runner on second for Matt Wallner. Certainly not the most threatening bat in the Twins order. But I will give him credit. He swung the bat. And Baez has it on an awkward line drive to end the inning. Byron Buxton sends one to the moon. Twins lead 2-1 as we head to the 5th. Yeah, one of those ones you just know. You hear the sound and you're just like, boy, oh boy. And leading it off, Andy Ibanez. Andy Ibanez to start the 5th inning against Bailey Ober. The pitch. Looking to have a longer one on Ober this time around.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings.
2-0 on Ibanez. You get something piped and have a swing here. It wasn't really, I mean, it was piped. Not a great swing on it, but it's a base hit for Andy Ibanez on a hang and changeup. Javy Baez digs in right side. Singled and drove in a run. Javy Baez 1 for 1. Ball well inside. We have a good inning here. We could possibly get Ober out of the game through 5. Except leadoff singles for the 2nd time in this game result in a double play. Javy out in front, on top of it. Oh boy. For the Tigers. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Hasn't thrown a first pitch strike this inning. The Tigers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. 2-0. And now 2-0. Okay. Chase that time. Odd that they'd rather face Colt Keith, but all right. 3-1. Lucas, thank you for the subscription. 5 months in total. 2 subs on the day. Thank you, guys. Kicks and fires. Oh, God. Matt Vierling just whiffed on that. Not even contact. That's the worst part. And that ends the 5th. Leadoff single from Ibanez. The double play. Grounded into by Baez. Oh, God. Might take some late inning heroics again to keep this win streak going. Looking for 5 wins in a row here today. After the sweep of the Rangers, Trevor Larnach. is the batter, and if this goes poorly, gotta think about taking Reese Olson out. Hasn't had his greatest stuff today. Fastball will miss. A little long on the meter.
That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Good sinker out of Olson. We go fastball up and in. A little bit behind it was Larnach. Haven't thrown the slider down and away much. Fouled that off too. That ball boy down the first baseline has been picking balls off the netting. It's the second time he's done that. Curveball fouled off. Somebody signed the ball boy. Slider. What? It's one of those at-bats where it's just like they strike or they foul off so many pitches just to take something in the zone. I don't know if he thought that was breaking too far inside or what. Edouard Julien, 1 for 2. It was, I do believe, Julien who... It was a leadoff. We know it was a leadoff home run. I believe it was off of Reese Olson.
Up and in. Yeah, that's ball 2.
This is now 2-1. Sinker fouled off. No need to chase that with McKinstry.
That lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch.
Curve. That smacked Veerling on the run. He's got it on a basket catch. 2 away in the 5th. Kirilloff 1 for 2 today. 213 average on the year. No home runs, so we can be a little aggressive up in the zone. Although it would help to hit the zone. Sinker is in. Not even close to where I wanted it, but... Ugh! That's nasty. Veerling cuts it off.
And that keeps the inning going.
We'll have to face Royce Lewis here with 2 away. Bring some bullpen help up. Wentz for possibly his first action of the year. And I mean, our righties are banged up, so long reliever again, Faedo. Changeup is in to Royce Lewis. 18 hits on the year, second on the Minnesota Twins as that fastball finds the zone. Olson can't hit the corner with the curve. On the ground to Andy Ibanez. Picks it, and that ends the 5th. We take those. We get Royce Lewis out. Tigers trail 2-1 as we head to the 6th.
And we're back. Top 6. And now
Old Keith 0 for 2. Line out, ground out.
Ober back to work.
Dude, man.
One up, one down.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back.
What a great first pitch to hit. We offer at it and pop it straight up into shallow center.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
Fastball inside to Riley.
The inside edge. And it's
Well, that's certainly not going to help us get Bailey over out of this game, even through 6. Changeup is into Green.
And the count 1-1. And another ball.
Pitch number 70 now for Ober.
And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Couldn't catch up to a fastball up in the zone at 91.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Chopper.
Here's
There'll
high
be a play
chopper.
from Correa.
On the
Oh, did not get him.
He is safe.
Riley Green beats out the infield chopper. Tigers have a base runner. Very, very close play. Twins will not challenge.
Kerry Carpenter.
At the very,
The Tigers.
I think it was, I do think it was pretty much simultaneous. And now Carp. Ball one.
Now one missed.
Carp on base 2 times.
It's a tying run on at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ooh. Really, really good changeup. 1-1. Kerry Carpenter's 3rd in the AL in WAR? What?
And a pitch.
Smacked, but a double play ball. Oh.
And the inning is over.
Our 3rd double play of the game.
Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We have been aiming balls at the second baseman all day. Jesus.
Minnesota digging in. Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron.
The right-hander back to work.
Fastball about in that home run spot. Yeah.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, no, of course not.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right
Gotta rig everything the best I can. Nice play, Baez from his knees. He gets him.
And very nicely done for the Apple.
And even with Buxton's speed, that does not turn into a hit.
The magician out there. Baez
Nice play from El Mago.
time whenever the ball's in play.
Here's Carlos Correa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I mean, truth be told, we should probably use Fido and Wentz anyway, but I'm going to sit him down for now. Let our back end guys and even our middle relief guys rest up. Change up into Correa.
The impact he makes not just on offense,
2
but
strikeouts
defense as
looking.
well. The guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
75 pitches for Reese Olson should be his final inning.
The shortstop takes a ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Got a piece. Continues to get a piece. Line drive. Weak little line drive right to Javy.
Back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that
2 away.
but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game,
Can Reese Olson get through 6? We sat down the relievers, so he doesn't have much of a choice.
And takes a look at a called strike.
Fastball in, or changeup, rather. 2 strikes on Jeffers. Ugh. Fearling goes to cut it off. It'll be a long single for Ryan Jeffers, who has his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed.
All right.
His body is a step or 2 behind.
I'm actually going to step off here
Baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
and get those bullpen guys back up, Fido and Wentz. And go to a mound visit.
Time called now as As the pitching coach makes his way to the mound, a couple of relievers warming up.
Fastball fouled away from Kepler.
First offering is fouled off. Jeffers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Mark there, and the count 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking
In the air to Riley.
In the air, right field. Green settles under it.
Reese Olson will get through 6. Overall, not a bad day.
Twins wind up stranding.
Just not much offensive help for him so far. Don't take him out yet, so if we do anything here in the 6th,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
he's off the hook here today.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
However, Griffin Jacks.
Into the plate.
Saw him a couple times at Comerica Park. We see him again here at Target Field, leading with that slurve.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. Meanwhile,
And also, a changeup just came across at 88.
getting ready to
So,
go.
phenomenal.
Field bar getting loose as well. There for a strike.
Oh, yeah. 1-1 on Urshela. Slurve again.
Pitch is outside.
2-1 on Gio here. 0 for 2. Fastball right at the top of the zone. It's perfect location. It's so tough to pull the trigger on something up there. Whoa!
And that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
That was nasty, and we were probably striking out anyway.
So critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Oops.
Now here's the Detroit catcher.
Here's Rogers.
Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So both starters in this game are going to go 6,
He was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
with Olber in line for the win.
Is down low.
Helped him out. 2-1.
That clips a corner.
And location from Griffin Jacks, very, very good. 2-2. Back up the middle and a base hit for Jake Rogers. Hanging slurve, and you figured he was going to go to the slurve,
On base.
but didn't throw it very good that time, and Rogers is on base with 1 out.
Now here is
McKinstry with a double today. Slurve misses.
1-0. Right-handed reliever.
Oh, that got through Correa.
Outfield base hit
Little hopper just kept going, and it hops over the glove of Correa.
as they try to rally here.
Second hit of the day for McKinstry.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And Correa late with the glove there.
To even this ball game up.
So up next, Andy Ibanez.
So a big chance here for Andy Ibanez.
Scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level.
1 for 2.
Right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. He's getting a little frustrated.
3
out
double
there on
plays
the
for the
mound.
Tigers tonight.
Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And Griffin Jacks really working the edges
Better way to get out of this inning.
to great effect. Oh!
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Best slurve he's thrown so far.
Doing extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering misses.
Trying to hit the corner with the sinker. Miss. 2-2 on Andy Ibanez.
And the right-hander deals.
Back up the middle. Caught by Buxton, and we cannot tag.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Oh. That's a move. They bring on the lefty and Staumont. Oh, no, he's not a lefty. Well, the righty in Staumont to face Baez. Why wouldn't they just leave in... Like, what the fuck?
2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
2-0 to Baez.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hammered by Javier Baez. That's going to get down, and it may score the go-ahead run. Rounding third, Baez into second, and it's 3-2 Detroit. 2-run double for Javier Baez. He's driven them all in today. Come on.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder.
Fearling looks at ball one.
Not even close there. Ball one.
Might have pulled the trigger a little bit too quickly, getting Jax out of this game. 2-0 on Matt Fearling. We got to get some bullpen help up. Jesus. I mean, we got to go with our back-end guys now, unfortunately. I mean, not really. Lefty's due up, so let's warm up Holton. He's ready to go. Maybe Chafin for the 8th. Foley for the 9th. Three and 0 to Matt Fearling.
With that one, and now 3-0.
Slap foul on the 3-0. 97. 3-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Could have got that. Didn't. 3-2 on Fearling.
Payoff pitch.
Popped up.
Popped up.
It'll end the inning, but Javier Baez. He's got all 3 RBIs here today.
They'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run.
What a game for Javi.
Now a 3-2 ball game.
Against righties as well.
Back at target field, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across.
Well, we're going to mound visit here. And then bring in Tyler Holton.
Tyler Holton on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in.
Not a flamethrower.
Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
Hunter in 1-1.
The top of the zone.
Really good cutter.
9 outs to get for the Tigers' pen today.
That pitch is devastating.
Oh,
That one at the knees for a strike.
that don't happen often.
With the strike zone.
Classic Matt Wallner.
It's a strikeout.
At least so far this year. Only swinging when he absolutely has to.
What do you do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field? Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Trevor Larnach, the next to hit.
Larnach up now. 8-9-1 for the Twins. If we can avoid Royce Lewis here in this inning, that'd be great.
Get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
Late on everything, but Holton doesn't have gas.
The lefty fires.
Nice pick by Ibanez. He'll tag the bag, 2 out.
Steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
Pretty awful slider, admittedly, from Holton. And now Julian. Tigers find a way to be clutch late. Really, in 3 straight games.
2 down, nobody on.
Fouled away.
Good job to fight that one off.
Bearded Ball Boy's back. Of course.
And now the lefty.
Holton, swing and a miss!
Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down.
Inning over. Tyler Holton comes on and does the job. 3-2 Tigers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Stephen Okert on. It's the bottom of the 8th that we're going to kind of have to piece together. I don't really know who I want to go to.
Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith.
I'm actually just remembering it was the Rangers that came back in the 9th in yesterday's game. It was a blown save, his first opportunity since being named the closer for Jason Foley.
Here comes a pitch.
Don't think I went. Nope.
Tries to check his swing.
Keith 0 for 3, one of the few lefties in the lineup that's decent enough against left-handed pitching to keep him in here. And this team is so gassed, top to bottom, that we really shouldn't be pinch hitting at all.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Riley
Green as well.
1 for 3.
Smacked up the middle, base hit. Riley hadn't done much today, but certainly take that. Base runner on. And now Carey. Not many at-bats against lefties this year. Last time he had one, I do believe he got a hit.
Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter.
Right over the top of a slider. This is the danger of picking Kerry Carpenter and pick the stick. Because when he's in the lineup, it's because we're facing a righty. But then you get to the bullpen and it gets a little scary. And 2 really great sliders that Carp can't touch.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa getting loose out there.
Slap foul, we stay alive. Bearded Ball Boy with it.
Green at first, 1 gone.
Like, so okay, with the Ball Boys, like, I mean, there are teams out there that use like grown adults. So if you want to put a beard on a guy, why give him like a kid's body? It's so weird.
The 0-2.
1 and 2 on Carp.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little
broke it down. And a strikeout for Carpenter.
You often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement. Most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Dude, pitch break of 10 inches on the slider.
And next to hit for Detroit, Gio Urshela.
No fucking wonder.
Swinging a foul over the screen.
Thus is the way I pick the stick. More upset we couldn't cash in on this runner, at least as of yet.
2 outs.
It just kept moving inside.
Julian under this one, and that is that.
Yeah, that recount's going to do about as much good as Trump's did.
Left for Detroit, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
It's going to go about as far, too.
Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Alex Kirill.
Being back to work, I have to... Like, okay, so nobody at the golf course is overly political. But every now and then it comes up, and everyone's political opinions, depending on who's in the room, have to come out. It's bizarre. In a perfect world, it would never come up, but the entire Trump presidency and presidential run made it so everybody has to have an opinion on politics and voice them at any given time. On the ground to Gio. I usually do as well, but, like, I've worked with these people for a few years now, so at this point I was just like, okay, just so you know, I would consider myself a liberal person when I'm working, and I mean, of course, where I live, I work with some Republicans, and that's fine. Conservatives are one thing, and you can get through them no problem. It's the Trump cult members that we can't get with. You can't talk to them. Thankfully, we don't have any of those. On the ground to Baez. I didn't even realize that I left Tyler Holton out here still. So, in a way, this kind of fixes a problem. As long as Holton can get through Buxton here. I'm going to go back to warming up Faedo and Wentz. Yeah, it's certainly not my favorite thing to do because it's just... Especially these days, every political conversation turns into a heated one. And it's not my favorite thing in the world.
Buxton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Swing and a miss by Byron. 0-2, 2 out, bottom 8.
Wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
0-2 now.
Woo! Well, Tyler Holton with 2 scoreless innings here against the Twins. We head to the 9th. A game that didn't really seem like we were going to have a chance at a win. The pitching kept it close. Oh, so that's the thing, is that at work, we mostly talk sports. The vast majority of us. So now Okert has to face Rogers here, which is, of course, a great matchup for us.
And a pitch. And ball 1.
And now into the 9th, we're going to sit down Wentz and sit down Faedo one final time and go to the closer in Foley. Fouled away by Rogers. Jake hasn't gotten many chances against lefties all year. Mainly because we haven't seen many lefties.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last.
Oh, whoa.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one.
Well, if you're Okert, that's about the best you could have done. You're dotting edges. Not giving Rogers anything to blast.
That opposite arm angle, so I gotta think he was looking away and just got locked up.
Fair enough.
Boring in on his hands.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First off,
McKinstry 2 for 3.
Counts 1-0.
Not a good hitter at all against lefties. But it's 2-0. I expected the slider.
He's been great in this one.
Didn't expect it to break down that much. Fastball. 2-2. McKinstry stays alive. Ibanez on deck.
one down, base is empty.
Ho, 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 ho.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball.
3-2 on Zach McKinstry.
Right now.
About as perfect a slider as you could ask for. Third strikeout for Steven Okert.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And popped up from Ibanez. We will head to the ninth. Jason Foley with a chance to win it for the Tigers, or at least seal the win, and earn his first save as our closer. 5, 6, 7 he's got to get through. Well, Jason Foley, his first save opportunity last night, and he blew it, of course. What else would happen? We'd been almost lights out with Foley, and then we put him in the ninth, and there it went. Correa's had a very quiet day.
Catches the corner for a strike.
I somehow thought Correa was sitting off speed. He still may be.
One-run game,
Slider will miss badly.
Way outside. It's 2-2.
Whoo! Dotted him on the bottom of the zone. Strikeout for Jason Foley. Third strikeout looking for Carlos Correa today. Well, Correa was in that same free agent class, if you will, that Javi Baez was in. I mean, Javi's got to be worse. Ryan Jeffers, 3 for 3.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Trying to close out a one-run lead.
On the ground to Javi.
Last half of the ninth inning.
2 gone.
Fires over to first, and they got him. You want to be a great defense, you have
This team, we've had some stinkers through 6 as of late. But man, oh man, last few games, last 3 games especially, final outs, or final 3 innings have been really good, and what a play by Javi Baez to win it. Tigers come back. 3 RBIs in this game for Javier Baez against right-handed pitching as well. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We left Reese Olson in long enough to actually earn the win. Griffin Jacks gets the loss and Foley gets the save.